If they get let go, I don't think they're going to be hard pressed to find a new home because a lot of people want live. Obviously, we did have the C is going to have TNA Impact Wrestling in mid-January starting. So now more people will be able to see that. So I think, everybody wants live because everybody wants your attention. And I think that AEW would pretty easily find a decent home outside of TNT TBS. Because the only thing that concerns me is, does WWE have a clause excluding their provider from bringing on other wrestling content? I don't know. I haven't seen season.
And also, there was a rumor floating around that Warner Bros. Had some kind of ownership stake in AEW.
Could be interesting, right?
That's also a rumor that's been floating around, and I would assume because it hasn't been mentioned in a lot of these think pieces that have been out there that that's
Mhm.
probably not true.
Mm-hmm.
But it also could just not be on people's radar because it's not necessarily as big as like DC Comics or
Sure.
Harry Potter
Sure.
or things of that nature.
Sure. I mean,
So it's going to be interesting.
AEW, what happens at AEW is the least consequential thing in the grand scheme of things for media, right? It's more of like Netflix is going to own Batman. That's weird. And the Harry Potter and all these properties and Hanna-Barbera and Cartoon Network and, content and all those kind of things. So, that's a whole thing. So and Netflix will own like Warner Brothers games. So they're going to have a game developer that's a very hot commodity right now with Mortal Kombat, right? So, part 2 of this, as we all woke up Monday to our headlines to find out that Paramount Skydance, which just went through a whole thing we will not get into because politics are involved, are going to try to do a hostile takeover going directly to the shareholders, offering them over $100 billion for taking in Warner Brothers Discovery.